Yate, bienvenidos, and mabuhay. I've decided to dedicate the first part of this address to talk about the 2026 New Mexico legislative session. The session ended just yesterday, so I'd like to take a moment to share some updates about key legislation that could affect our students, schools, and budget here at Central Consolidated. The state's main budget bill, House Bill 2, includes several provisions that matter directly to CCSD families and schools. The final Senate Finance Committee amendment to House Bill 2 reflects the following for statewide public school support. Total public school support is approximately $4.75 billion, a 1.7% increase from the current operating budget. The Indian Education Fund is maintained at $20 million, supporting Native American students and programs statewide. $42.2 million continues for universal school meals, ensuring our students remain fed. $14 million is maintained for early literacy and reading support. $17 million is included for evidence-based career technical education and work-based learning pilots. One of the most meaningful inclusions in House Bill 2 is language ensuring that the state equalization guarantee distribution includes sufficient funding to compensate all persons who hold or are requesting a Native American language and culture certificate and who are working in an instructional capacity. This is a direct recognition of the role our Navajo language educators and cultural instructors play in classrooms across our district. The budget also includes $150,000 for teacher education programs at Dene College, $500,000 to expand the instructional materials resource library to support heritage language and bilingual multicultural education programs statewide, and $500,000 for the Bilingual Multicultural Education Act, resources that can support the kind of culturally relevant instruction we prioritize at CCSD. House Bill 2 also includes $180,000 specifically designated to provide health and wellness services for the Central Consolidated School District in Shiprock. We're grateful to Representative Hernandez who made this funding possible. House Bill 2 also brings meaningful relief for our employees on health insurance. The budget includes over $118 million statewide built into the school funding formula to cover rising insurance costs and to increase the district's share of employee insurance premiums to 80%. This means more money in our employees' pockets each month, and our district receives additional funding through the SEG, or State Equalization Guarantee, to help cover these costs. Two other bills worth noting did not advance before the session closed. Senate Joint Resolution 3, which would have asked voters to amend the state constitution to replace the current governor-appointed Secretary of Public Education with an appointed State Board of Education and a Superintendent of Public Instruction, did not pass. House Bill 185, which would have given the Public Education Department Secretary authority to suspend individual school board members rather than only entire boards as currently allowed, also did not move forward this session. Both measures may resurface in future legislative sessions. The end of the legislative session is not the end of our work. As final bills are signed into law and the state budget is adopted, our finance and administrative teams will be analyzing the impact on CCSD's budget and planning for the year ahead. I will continue to keep you informed as we learn more. And as always, I'm proud of the staff, students, and community who make the Central Consolidated School District the remarkable place that it is. Your dedication to our children and to each other is what drives everything we do. And now, here are your sports updates. First off, at Newcomb High School, it's been a strong week for Newcomb Athletics. The Lady Skyhawks girls basketball team is sitting at number 3 in district and number 3 in the NMAA 3A division on max preps, with district playoffs beginning next week. The team recently defeated Zuni, honored 8 seniors, and celebrated Lathia Yazi, who surpassed 1,000 career points this season. The boys have wrapped their regular season and will open district tournament play Tuesday against either Wingate or Thoreau. In powerlifting, Shania Charlie finished first at the Bloomfield meet with a 695-pound total and is currently ranked the number 1 lifter in the state heading into the NMAA state meet. Terrence Dick is currently ranked number 7th statewide, and Colt Yazzie is ranked number 8th in the 181-pound class. In wrestling, 3 Newcomb State qualifiers, Shyla Howe, Destiny Smith, and Sophie Dempsey, are competing at the NMAA State Tournament this weekend. Good luck. Spring sports are also ramping up, with softball opening at home against Grants on March 16th and track and field beginning March 27th at the Rock Nation Relays hosted right here in Shiprock. And now to Kirtland Central High School. What a season for the Lady Broncos. The girls basketball team finished district play a perfect 10-0. Congratulations to Coach Manning and the team as they head into district tournament next week. A special congratulations as well to Haley Noki, who reached 1,000 career points in her high school career, a remarkable milestone. The boys wrap up their district season today with games at Bloomfield at 4, 5:30, and 7 p.m. State wrestling is also underway. Best of luck to Coach Hathcock and the Broncos as they compete for the Blue Trophy. KCHS also recognized its Special Olympics cornhole team at last night's game. We look forward to celebrating them at the Olympic Games coming to Shiprock High School in May. And on a historic note, Kirtland Central is proud to announce that Coach Manning's jersey, number 25, will be officially retired on March 6th, prior to the first round of the state basketball game. Congratulations, Coach. Additionally, at this year's NMAA State Championships in Albuquerque, both the 2001 boys and girls state basketball teams will be recognized. Congratulations to both championship teams who brought home the blue in the same year. And now on over to Shiprock High School. The Lady Chieftains girls basketball team finished district play ranked 3rd and will host a playoff game Monday at 6 p.m. against the 6th place team. The boys have a pivotal game coming up as they look to determine seeding. A win could mean hosting Tuesday night against Aztec or Kirtland. Come out and support your Chieftains. 6 boys and 2 girls qualified for the NMAA State Wrestling Tournament this weekend. Good luck to all of our Chieftain wrestlers competing for the Blue Trophy. The powerlifting team is also competing this weekend at Bernalillo High School. Spring sports are officially underway with athletes training and preparing for their first events. Scrimmages will be coming up soon. Stay tuned for schedules. And that's all I have for today. See you next week. Hagone. Adios. Paalam.